Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Finney-Smith. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now, here's Bullock. After the miss from KD. Doncic, no good. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Powell. Drops in the layup for two.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Harden outside. Pass to Mills. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. There's the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
And Doncic, here we go. Nice D from Aldridge.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
His first foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line, shooting.
Now the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Durant hits them both.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second bucket. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
KD on the wing. All sorts of time. The shot's good. KD's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith
Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Harden with the drive. It's Durant on the wing. Down low. Here's Bembry. Back to KD. The offensive rebound. Outside for Griffin. Aldridge with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harden, that's good.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Back to Doncic. Here's Griffin. It's tipped.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
It's to Porzingis. the dunk by Porzingis.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Now, here is Harden. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And a deep three from Doncic. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
And Doncic, here we go. And the layup is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, KD. Driving inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now, here is Harden. 7-foot shot. And Durant puts it in. KD's got 14 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Finney Smith.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and
the offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Lets it fly. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
The Nets making a switch here. And KD throws it down.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Stolen by Bullock. Stolen by Harden. Here's Bembry. And he floats it for the easy 2. With the assist on that one. Bembry's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebound.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense. Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you could turn the lights out.
And Doncic, here we go. Doncic. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 7 now in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And then guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Durant with a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And Harden now, top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. To the right side. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. They double-teamed KD. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. It's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking because he can heat up in a hurry?
Durant with the steal.
Timeout.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
It's the t-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we got t-shirts for everybody, but we only giving them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go.
Here's KD. Nets passing it
Of
around.
the play. Second quarter.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Here's Doncic. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Durant drawing the double team. KD on the wing. It's good. 31 points for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Finney Smith. For the 3. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good. Mills. Mavericks trailed by 16. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Hardaway. And Brunson has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The man have Hardaway coming out on the bench now, man. I assume where the hell Hardaway is.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Drives to the hoop. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Hardaway. Now Kleber. Now Brunson. They grab their own miss. Green. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nets leading by 16. And here's Harden. Back to Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Here's the three. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Outside Millsap. Back to Mills. From outside the arc. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Clock at 4. That one's good from the corner. Harden's got 6.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Millsap in the corner. From the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Good. It's Green picking up the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On the wing, Harden shoots the 3. The shot comes out.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Nets leading by 14. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Good shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Off target with his 3. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The wing jumper off target. Mavericks trailed by 17.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Stolen by Brunson. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Durant. Out to Hardaway. Brunson scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Nets leading by 16. It's Durant on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
His first foul.
Dallas on defense. They trail by 18.
Substitution.
Durant in the corner. Outside Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. KD, he's open. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 20. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. In the corner, it's Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The drive by KD. And finished up by KD.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Drills the 3-pointer.
Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith's got 9.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Luka Doncic.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Personal.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
At the line.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Timeout called, the Nets.
With loudest section, he's gonna win the free t-shirt toss. Come on, let me hear ya.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Stepping onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And the Mavericks call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Dallas calls timeout.
What's wrong with this, man? You trying to follow my lead, man?
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the...
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Back to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. It's the Nets now. And that one, good. Durant's got 51.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
He takes it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. To the left side wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Bullock. His first attempt of the game finds the target. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the ball. Right side Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. KD's got 55.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
God damn.
No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
At the line, 2 times.
Durant hits them both. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Bullock, good. Now here's Harden. Shoots over Bullock. Misses off the right iron. And here are the Mavericks now. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Now Harden. Pass to Claxton. Durant drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
That's KD, dog. Them I can't stop KD.
Right side Porzingis. Griffin with the steal. And the foul called on Porzingis.
That's his 3rd personal.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And to me, this is what KP has got to do. Porzingis has the size and length to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will be foul number 5 on him. On defense, Dallas. Outside for Griffin. To the paint. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And it's Bullock in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Durant feeling it out a bit. And Durant gets double teamed. Harden's shot is good.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Porzingis with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Finney Smith. Connects from 3-point range. Finney Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Up top, Bullock. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with the ball. Now, here's Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. From past the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For KD.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Team second.
Yeah, you always catch me, baby.
to the inside. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They double team KD. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Durant. They double team KD. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bullock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tail.